Listen,
I was
I'm
trying to.
Kath, and this is Nick. This is Nick. Where are you, Nick?
Hi here. Hi. I was trying to give you a second to catch your breath, Kath. I was going to introduce us. But anyways, yes, we're the right away after party.
Yeah, and we're talking about fear and the fear of getting into your first manuscript or book or story, becoming a writer, and even the first years. And you had written down a word from our previous episode,
Yes,
which
episode
was
one was pressure.
pressure. Go
Pressure.
on, take it away.
Putting too much pressure on yourself, for that first draft. I was recently, I'm in a group online, and it's called Kidlit 911 or Kidlit 411. So information on Kidlit. And so many newbies on there are worried about publication and like what's the next steps. And they're literally on their first draft, like midway their first draft. And they're already asking questions like, how do I get an agent? What's the next steps? How do I self-publish? And they're so worried about the outcome. They're not really focusing on the product. And here is where I'm going to give the writers in our audience a little bit of a challenge for themselves. And that is, stick with the first draft and just think about the story. Just think about the story. That's all you have to worry about. Don't worry about who's going to read it, where is it going to go, who's going to buy it, how much is it going to sell for, am I going to be on New York Times Square, like looking at my book up on the billboard? Because I honestly did all that pressure to myself. And what a waste of worry and pressure. Because here I am 14 years later and finally have an agent, finally on submission. And I'm actually not even putting that kind of pressure on myself. Like, I'm really just like releasing it and letting it be whatever it needs to be. And I wish I could have gone back and told my younger self, like, just worry about the story, worry about the idea, worry about yourself. Like, how are you managing? Like, how are you dealing with this? Because the stress I was putting myself under, it was just, outrageous. And I don't know if you can relate to that.
Yeah, and I think we all did that, and we all do that to a certain degree because that's what we want as the outcome, right? And we're in a society where everything is quick, fast. Send me a text. I sent you a text. Why didn't you answer? And I'm waiting for the three dots to appear because I need my
Yeah.
answer now. Everything, I want lunch, so I don't even bother to get out of my car. So I drive by a window and they bring food to the car, and I can get annoyed if I drive to the window after I've paid and put my order in, if the guy isn't there holding my little package and he says, "Oh, please, we're actually making that, just give us a minute."
Yeah.
And I know we all get like fried a bit if it's not ready straight away. I think this might be part of the problem.
Yeah.
And the other thing I think is our genuine excitement slash fear. Want to do it.
Yeah.
We're terrified that if we do it, either we will fail or we might succeed.
Yeah.
So there's that gray cloud hanging over us.
Yes. I think that is like a key, is like the fear of failure, I think, comes instantly. I think that's where most brains go. Like, oh my gosh, what if this doesn't succeed? What if I don't sell it? What if the story just falls apart?
Yeah.
And I can't even finish it. But I think in the next segment, I think we're going to talk about the fear of success, because also that was really crippling for me. And it kind of is it kind of comes and goes now, right now where I'm at, because the success could happen, but who knows? I don't know. So stay tuned for part 3, and we'll discuss fear of success.
Coming up.
Love you, friends.